So I have just gotten home from seeing Zootopia 2, and as you can tell, it's quite late where I'm at. I am filming this at 8 o'clock in the night, which to us gamers out there, that might not be seen as late, but me, this is past my bedtime. I'm a strong 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock sleeper. So Zootopia 2, I'm going to keep my thoughts short on this. This is going to be a short video. My thoughts on this movie were that it was pretty good. Better than the Zootopia 1? Absolutely not. Zootopia 1 is one of my favorite Disney films of all time. My mom hated it because it had snipers, which I don't know if she knows what a sniper is. But, yeah, I really liked the social commentary in the first Zootopia about predators and prey. That really translates really well into the real world, and I really thought that was a ballsy topic for Disney to tackle, but they tackled it perfectly. And I was really excited to see what Disney was going to cook up in the kitchen for Zootopia 2. And yes, a lot of people have bad memories and PTSD flashbacks when it comes to Disney sequels. You got The Rescuers Down Under, which I personally didn't think was that bad. That's just coming from me. But the bad ones are Wreck-It Ralph 2. The only words I have to say are Colleen Ballinger. And next up we have Frozen 2. I actually thought was pretty alright. I actually kind of liked it more than the original. Kind of. I'm giving you a kind of. And, Moana 2 is a shallow, empty mess. You know, the basic cut of the middle. You've seen this a dozen times. But Zootopia is a different case, and I thought that going into it because this was a film about 9 years in the making. It was an Inside Out 2 situation where I felt like they took their time to cook. And walking out of that theater, it paid off. And this movie pretty much revolves around Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps going on a case to tackle the snake on the loose in Zootopia. And that's pretty much the new concept, as that we didn't really see that many reptiles in the original Zootopia, but I'm sure there's that one eagle-eyed fan that spotted a reptile, and when they announced the movie, they're like, Redcon! 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 And I feel like they tackled that situation really well, because Nick, I'm gonna give you some context. When they went after the snake, Idris Elba, the chief of police, tells them that they are not supposed to be in the field, but Judy Hopps, being as ambitious as ever, wanted to, go against his orders, get a little sneaky, and get the snake and prove herself to Chief Bogo like in the first movie. But, they get rid of that storyline fast by putting some good old venom into Chief Bogo. Yeah, that ought to do the trick. Take notes, kids. And, Nick, on the other hand, does not want anything to do with the snake and wants out faster than I'm in a McDonald's with a vegan. And, yeah, it's a very fun dynamic with the two, because Nick wants out of there, and Judy just wants to figure out what happened to the snakes, and just really why snakes aren't accepted. And on to the topic of snakes, Gary the Snake, played by Ki Han Kwan. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. I've seen him get a lot of hate online that he wasn't fleshed out. I don't get it. He was personally one of my favorite characters in the entire movie. He was great. I really got into his story. And next time I go to Disneyland, I'm buying a Gary the Snake plushie. And the Andy Samberg Lynx, who actually turns out to be the twist villain of the movie, I actually liked him. I thought Andy Samberg did a great job. But the two main voice actors I was very excited for was Macaulay Culkin and his wife playing the two Lynx. And I'm sad to say that I didn't get to see my boy Macaulay Culkin in the spotlight. Hey, Macaulay, if I make a movie, you better be front in line, because I'm casting you in that. I love you till the end of time. Don't you ever forget it. And, yeah, I was kind of sad there wasn't a lot of Macaulay Culkin, because he's personally one of my favorite actors of all time. His story, Macaulay Culkin's story, really shows how child actors can bounce back even in the most unlikely of situations. His story is just borderline inspiring. But enough Macaulay Culkin history for one night. He, for the little screen time they had, he was great. Duke Weaselton gets there, but it's for 5 seconds, sadly. But he's still there! Yes! Me and the 5 other Duke Weaselton fans get out the speakers and play some big time and pop out every bottle of champagne we got. We're getting drunk tonight! And back onto the movie. I really think all the commentary about snakes not being accepted into Zootopia was really good, and it really had some very good social insights on our world today. And the twist with Gary's great-grandmother being the one who invented the biome walls was a very good twist, and how that just led to many snakes not being accepted in the Zootopia lands. And Gary wants to change that, and in the end, he does. And onto the topic that the internet has wanted ever since The Bad Guys 2 came out, and Disney's wanting them to rival it. Will Judy and Nick kiss in this one? I'm sorry, internet. They don't. I'm sorry. You don't know how much it pains me to say this to you guys. Because I cherish this audience more than the vast majority of things in my life. So that is why it pains me like a father telling his kids that he's leaving the house because him and his mother got into a little thing called divorce. It didn't happen. It didn't work out. It just didn't work out. So on to the next part of Zootopia 2. Yeah, they didn't kiss. And I kind of understand that, but there was a perfect backdrop with the sun rising, and I knew that those animators really wanted to push their luck with Mr. Iger in the back rooms because they were pushing their luck. But Mr. Iger kind of got a little sneaky and saw that Zootopia webcomic, and he wanted nothing to do with that, and honestly, I don't blame him. So, yeah, I'm going to be overall giving Zootopia a good 8.5 out of 10. I recommend you watch this. And, yeah, I'm sorry I'm a bit tardy to the party on Zootopia 2 reviews. I was in Disneyland while this released, same as the Toon Turf video. But, yeah, if you want me to do more Zootopia and Disney content, not just theme park content, but movie content with Disney in the future, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Subscribe!